Welcome back. Today, we're taking an incredibly detailed and comprehensive look at one of the most talked about camper vans on the market. The Hymer Grand Canyon, built on the Fiat Ducato platform. If you've been curious about van life, long-distance touring, comfort on the road, and whether this model truly lives up to its reputation, then stick around because we're going in deep. We'll explore the exterior design and build quality, step inside to examine the interior and living space, dive into performance and driving characteristics, talk about technology and utilities, discuss real-world comfort, and finally break down pricing and value. Let's get started.
From the moment you first see the Hymer Grand Canyon, its exterior reveals a distinctive balance of rugged capability and refined design. Based on the incredibly popular Fiat Ducato chassis, this camper van doesn't try to hide its utilitarian roots. But Hymer has dressed it up in a way that feels much more premium than what you might expect from a typical conversion. At the front, the familiar Fiat grille and headlights lend it a modern automotive appearance that's far more stylish than older camper vans with blunt, boxy fronts. The overall profile is sleek for a Class B motorhome, and the proportions are well balanced, giving it a purposeful stance without looking oversized or cumbersome. One of my favorite things about the exterior is how functional it is. The large side windows not only give the van a more open, inviting look, but also allow tons of natural light into the living space. The sliding side door glides open smoothly, revealing easy access to the living quarters, which is ideal when you're setting up camp or just grabbing gear. On many models, you'll also find a built-in awning, which is quick to deploy and instantly extends your living area outdoors. A huge plus if you enjoy outdoor cooking or relaxing in the shade. Out back, the double rear doors open wide to give you generous access to the storage area, and the underbed garage is easily big enough for bikes, camping equipment, or bulky items you don't want cluttering the living space. The build quality of the exterior is excellent too. Panels fit well, seals around doors and windows feel solid, and there's a reassuringly rugged feel to the components. It's clear that Hymer expects this vehicle to be used hard, on gravel roads, at campsites, and on long journeys, and the construction reflects that confidence. Stepping inside the Hymer Grand Canyon, you immediately notice how intelligently the space has been laid out. Unlike some vans that feel cramped or haphazardly converted, everything here seems like it was carefully planned to maximize usability, comfort, and everyday living. The materials feel high quality. Soft touch surfaces, well-finished cabinetry, and upholstery that feels durable yet comfortable. There's a warmth to the interior that makes it feel less like a vehicle and more like a cozy little home on wheels. The driver and passenger seats are actually part of that living space. The Fiat Captain chairs swivel to face the interior when parked, instantly integrating the cab with the living area. This is such a clever feature because it essentially expands your usable space as soon as you stop for the day. The dining table is compact but very functional, big enough for meals, laptops, or even a game on a rainy afternoon. The seating around the table is supportive and comfortable, making it a pleasant place to spend time whether you're eating, planning your next adventure, or just hanging out. One area that really impresses is the kitchen. For a van of this size, it's incredibly well equipped. You'll typically find a 2-burner gas cooktop paired with a stainless steel sink that has a folding faucet to save space when not in use. The compressor fridge is generously sized, perfect for storing fresh produce, drinks, and leftovers for multiple days on the road. There's plenty of storage too, with overhead cabinets, drawers, and cleverly placed cubbies so you don't feel like you're constantly trying to hide things away. The layout makes meal preparation surprisingly comfortable and efficient, which is something van owners always appreciate. The bathroom in the Grand Canyon is also worthy of praise. It's compact, because of course it must be. But Hymer has managed to make it very usable. The cassette toilet is easy to access, and there's a fold-down sink that cleverly doubles as additional counter space when you're not using it. The integrated shower system works well, and the waterproof surfaces are practical and easy to clean. This isn't a luxury spa, but it's absolutely functional and convenient, especially when you're out in nature and appreciate having a private space to freshen up. Sleeping arrangements in the Hymer Grand Canyon don't disappoint either. The rear bed is spacious and comfortable, offering a good night's rest after a long day of driving or hiking. The mattress is supportive, and there's adequate headroom so you don't feel claustrophobic. Underneath the bed, you'll find the main storage garage, which is accessible from the back doors and inside the van as well. It's surprising how much you can fit down there. Camping chairs, folding bikes, toolboxes, coolers, all stowed neatly out of the way. Now let's talk about driving, because what good is a great camper if it doesn't handle well on the road? The Hymer Grand Canyon's driving experience is one of its most compelling features. Built on the Fiat Ducato platform, this van benefits from a chassis that's been refined over decades and is widely regarded as one of the best bases for camper van conversions in Europe. Most Grand Canyon models come with turbocharged diesel engines, typically in the 2.3-liter or newer 2.2-liter multi-jet range, which provide strong torque, smooth acceleration, and plenty of power, even when fully loaded. You'll often see power outputs ranging from around 130 to 160 horsepower, and the torque delivery is ideal for highway cruising or climbing steep grades without feeling sluggish. The transmission options usually include both manual and automatic choices, and the automatics are particularly smooth, making city driving and long motorway stretches more relaxing. Steering is responsive and light, and visibility from the cab is excellent thanks to large mirrors and a commanding driving position. Features like cruise control, hill start assist, traction control, and optional rear cameras or parking sensors add confidence whether you're winding through mountain passes or squeezing into tight campsite spots. One thing many owners love is how comfortable the ride is. Camper vans can sometimes feel choppy or floaty, but the Grand Canyon strikes a great balance. The suspension handles bumps and uneven surfaces well, and while you'll still feel the wind due to the van's height, it remains stable and predictable. Fuel economy is respectable for a vehicle of this type, often hovering in the mid-20s to low 30s miles per gallon on the highway depending on load, terrain, and driving style. For long trips, that kind of efficiency makes a noticeable difference. Technology and utilities inside the Hymer Grand Canyon continue to impress. Many models come with modern infotainment systems featuring touchscreen displays, Bluetooth connectivity, navigation, and smartphone integration. Heating systems, both for the cabin and the living area, are generally efficient and easy to control, which is essential when you're camping in cooler climates or during shoulder seasons. Power management is also well thought out, with options for solar panels, upgraded batteries, and inverters, so you can run appliances and devices without draining the main battery. Storage throughout the van is practical and intelligently placed. Overhead cabinets, underseat storage, and compartments in the kitchen and sleeping areas mean you won't constantly be tripping over gear. Even the small nooks and crannies are put to good use, with cleverly designed spaces for things like kitchen utensils, electronics, clothes, and toiletries. You don't feel like you're constantly struggling to find a place for everything, which is important when living in such a compact environment. Let's talk about real-world comfort, because at the end of the day, that's what matters most to people. The Hymer Grand Canyon strikes an impressive balance between livability and compactness. Unlike larger motorhomes that can feel overwhelming or difficult to maneuver, this van is agile, easy to park, and perfect for both urban environments and backcountry roads. At the same time, the living space doesn't feel cramped thanks to smart design, quality finishes, and multifunctional elements like swivel seats and fold-away tables. Whether you're spending a weekend getaway or an extended road trip, this van supports both equally well. The kitchen lets you cook real meals, the bathroom lets you freshen up without searching for campsites with facilities, and the bed gives you a comfortable place to recharge each night. The storage capacity means you don't have to live out of a small suitcase. You can bring along gear, clothes, outdoor equipment, and keep everything organized. Now we come to pricing and value. The Hymer Grand Canyon sits in the premium segment of camper vans, and its pricing reflects that. In many European markets, the base price for a new model generally starts in the ballpark of around 60,000 to 70,000 euros. Of course, as you begin to add options, things like upgraded infotainment, solar panels, lithium battery systems, advanced heating, premium upholstery, special exterior graphics, and additional convenience packages, the price can climb well beyond 80,000 euros or more. That sounds like a hefty investment, and it is, but it's important to contextualize that against what you're getting. Hymer has a long and respected history in the industry, known for quality craftsmanship, reliable engineering, and thoughtful design. The materials used in the interior, the way systems are integrated, the quality of insulation, and the overall fit and finish give you confidence that this is a camper built to last. Resale values for Hymer products tend to be strong, and many owners appreciate that they aren't sacrificing comfort or reliability for price. In terms of value, if you're someone who plans to use this van frequently, weekend adventures, cross-country trips, seasonal touring, it's an investment that pays off in comfort, capability, and enjoyment. If you're only an occasional camper, there are certainly cheaper alternatives, but few match the combination of quality, design, and real-world functionality that the Hymer Grand Canyon delivers. So there you have it, an in-depth, honest, and detailed review of the Hymer Grand Canyon Fiat motorhome. From its stylish yet practical exterior, to the smart and comfortable interior, to the capable performance and premium build quality, this is a camper van that truly earns its place among the top choices for those searching for adventure without compromise. If you're considering stepping into van life or upgrading to a more premium setup, this is absolutely a model worth serious consideration. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this detailed review, be sure to like the video, subscribe to RoboWorks, and let us know in the comments what vehicle or topic you want us to cover next. We'll see you in the next one.